Morning, and welcome to your dose of Capsule Machina. Today we're working on the garden tractor. I have a little over an acre now of property to take care of, so it just kind of made sense to get one of these. And look at this kid with his new boots. So I picked this up on Marketplace. Cool dude, walked me through it. This is the bigger of the Husqvarna of this year. It has it's the 7000 series, so it has a 747 cc, so technically that's bigger than the K cars that I have. Have to do the maintenance on it. I'm gonna knock that out, oil change, fuel filter. Battery's good since 2025, so that checks. Air filter, order those off Amazon, and then I'm gonna have my father-in-law test it out because he's super excited about riding it, and this guy too. So we're gonna knock that out, and then we're gonna see how easy it is. I'm sure it is pretty easy. Okay, I didn't film much of this, but just because I got in the rhythm. Air filter, super easy. You just put this on it and then stick it on. It's not rocket science. 2 spark plugs, spark plug wise here, 1 and 2. Oil filter right here, fuel filter right there. This uses 10W30 synthetic blend, 2 quarts, straight up. And then the drain works right here. All right, so that's all squared away. We're gonna cut you a video clip of my father-in-law driving it now. So after a couple weeks of using her throughout the property, did great, solid. And come yesterday, I come to go move some railroad ties I have in the back of the property, move them up front of the house, and then just mowing little areas here. And went to try and start it back up after I turned it off, and all you hear it's a click, 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 click. So in my mind, it's like, oh crap, the starter went out. So, got my little check here, this thingy, and I'll kind of walk through it, because I already disconnected the battery, but went here, connected to the negative, and checked. Obviously I had power there, and when this is connected, it's lit up. When I turn on the key on this, it's lit up. When I turn on the key to the starter, that lit up, so I know it's getting something, but nothing's happening here. So took out the spark plugs. Wasn't able to turn this manually, the flywheel, whatever it is. And but this is pretty locked up, so the gears on the starter. And what I remember, whenever you start a car and a starter, it starts at the bottom down here, and then boom, comes up when you start it, right? And then turns off when the engine started. So I'm gonna remove the starter. That's why I disconnected the battery, and see if I can like bench test it. Because what I did was I got my jump pack and I hooked up the positive, and then I used this as negative, and nothing happened. So I'm gonna remove the starter, bench test it, see if this has failed, then so be it. Cool. Already kind of did some research on Amazon. It's like 46 bucks. I forgot to tell you the oil change kit for this whole thing: filter, plugs, two fuel filters, and some other knickknacks. I think it's that. It was like 16 bucks on Amazon. Like, dude, that's super sweet. I wish my K car was that cheap, but I digress. So yeah, I'm gonna check the starter, pull that off. Should be easy. 2 screws, or 2 bolts here, and this one, and it should come right out. So we'll cut to that. All right, here we go. So turn that on. It's hooked up to the positive. Nothing. So I'm gonna try and get a starter from Amazon. Oh, this is the original one. Has to be. So I mean, that's kind of good. I didn't even notice that till now. So if this is the original one, then cool. It's probably the issue. And truth be told, like, truth be told, yeah, see, it's supposed to go up and then out, right? Let me try it again. I wasn't going crazy. I kind of know what I'm doing. Oh, let's turn it on. See if it does anything. No, she tried. Cool. I was just thinking it was gonna be a lot worse, so I'm okay with that. Get a starter. I didn't know this was a 10-year-old starter, so I think this thing is around that age too, 10 years old or a little bit older. So if that has been on the tractor for that long, then cool. I'm all right with that. Because honestly, it was doing solid. But then, come to think of it, when I was kind of going back and forth and turning it off, moving things around, it did kind of struggle or tick and then it'll kick over. So cool. We'll get that ordered up. There's all these other little cool little things that you can put on here as far as like a poor man's power steering with the bearings and switching these bearings out so it flows a little bit easier. But yeah, that's all in due time. The maintenance was super easy. Blades were cool. They were good. I put a seat cover on because that one was the seat's all wrecked, but you know, it's whatever. It's going to be a tractor's outside. I'm not trying to polish up for a car show or anything. Just another little cool little dual overhead, not overhead, small engine, you know. So we'll see. I'm going to order that on Amazon, and then we'll continue this for a later video. Thank you for following along. I know this is kind of like not my normal content or what have you, but this is kind of the life now. Eventually I'll do a little walkthrough. Right there you'll see what's the garage. It was an addition to the house, and it's cemented and it's super high, the ceilings, but there's so much of our stuff from the old house in there. I gotta tackle that for a whole nother day. It's always windy here, so I'm trying to use something that can alleviate that wind. So sorry if you're hearing all that in the background. Stay tuned for another video on this garden tractor, and remember to like and subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. We'll see you in the next video.